afternoon and welcome to the Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field for today's New Jersey Athletic Conference Women's Soccer Contest between the Pioneers of William Paterson University and your Gothic Knights of New Jersey City University. Your referee for today's game is Severio Amato. Assistant referees are Winston Persad and Sam Gilden. Now, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Pioneers, they enter with a record of 4-2-2 on the year, 0-1-1 in the NJAC. Starting in goal, a 5'3" junior from Fort Jefferson Station, New York, number 0, Erica Hickey. A senior back from Middletown, New Jersey, number 4, Ashley Cozy. A freshman midfielder from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, number 6, Lindsay Ash. A senior forward from Rockaway, New Jersey, number 9, Corinne Bowe. A senior midfielder from Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey, number 12, Emily Propaka. A senior forward from Branchburg, New Jersey, number 14, Marissa Edelman. A junior forward from Clifton, New Jersey, number 17, Daniela Lobu. A senior midfielder from Rockaway, New Jersey, number 18, Kristen Fowles. A senior midfielder from Paramus, New Jersey, number 19, Lorraine Moffitt. A junior midfielder from Succothon, New Jersey, number 22, Danielle Gachowski. And a sophomore back from Clifton, New Jersey, number 24, Megan Ponce. The head coach for the Pioneers in his 23rd season is Keith Woods. Assistant coaches are Allie Ruddy, Kathleen Sinram, and Tori Wetzel. And now, let's meet the starting 11 for your Gothic Knights of New Jersey City University, entering today's action with a record of 6 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie, 0-0-1 in the NJAC. Starting in goal, a 5'5" sophomore from Old Bridge, New Jersey, 00, Sydney Lee Sam. A sophomore back from Leonia, New Jersey, number 2, Laura Ford. A junior back from Union, New Jersey, number 4, Tiffany DePaiva. A junior back from Colonia, New Jersey, number 5, Genesis Torres. A freshman forward from Weehawken, New Jersey, number 6, Arami Diaz. A junior midfielder from Passaic, New Jersey, number 8, Crystal Topoli. A senior midfielder from North Bergen, New Jersey. She was last week's NCAA Division III National Player of the Week. Number 10, Mayancy Vargas. A sophomore midfielder from Fairview, New Jersey, number 11, Jetsi Lopez. A junior back from North Bergen, New Jersey, number 13, Araceli Carranza. A senior back from East Newark, New Jersey, number 15, Chelsea Uribe. And a junior forward from Middletown, New York, number 23, Jasmine Bass. The head coach for the Gothic Knights in his 4th season is Anthony Tuesta. Assistant coaches are Giovanni Hurtado, Dennis Uloa, Daniela Betancourt, Annabelle Alejandro, and Lexi Nescavi. Your team captains for 2019 are... We ask you to please rise, remove your caps, and join both schools as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome to Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field and Jack play as women's soccer back here at home, riding a 7-game unbeaten streak, 6-game winning streak before they tied with Ramapo in their last game in a 1-1 tie. Of course, gave up an early goal but held Ramapo, a very explosive Ramapo offense at 2.67 goals per game. Scoreless through those 91 minutes, outshot 23-11, dominated 8-1 in the corners, but great job in net in that game from Cindy Lee Sam, who made 9 saves, including 2 in OT. And that got, of course, head coach Tuesta a big-time tie. On the side here for William Paterson, they've played 2 NJAC games. Of course, squandered a 1-0 lead and fell to the Profs of Rowan 3-1 back on September 21st. And they come off a 2-2 tie against Montclair State. They led 2-1 at half, but Montclair State was able to tie it up at 2, and that's where it ended. Of course, you folks are in for a treat offensively. 2 of the best offensive players in this conference, of course, for William Paterson, Marissa Edelman. I think if I had it right here, of course, obviously this week's NJAC Player of the Week, but has had it 2 times this year and comes in off of that. And Mayenzi Vargas, who's just been on fire, playing out of her mind as our SID. Ira Thor has been saying 16 goals, 39 points. That leads the country in Division III, as she has 56 career goals in 53 games. And, of course, tied the game up against Ramapo, coming off a 7-shot game. But, of course, offensively, she's exploded because of Arame Diop. 3 multi-goal games for the freshman from Weehawken, New Jersey. 7 goals, 15 points, second on the team. And she's going to have to pick up the load today for the Gothic Knights to get a win in conference play. I'm joined alongside my producer and director with shorter hair, Paul Tanaselli. It's NJAC play here on NJCU Gothic Vision. Of course, when the preseason, our assistant SID and GA here, Jim Turvey, had spoken with head coach Tuesta. He really felt good about the girls this year, but he really wants to see them win some close games in the NJAC. He really feels last year they were right there, and this is a good test against William Paterson. Their coach is Keith Woods, 23rd season, 4-time NJAC Coach of the Year. Our coach is Anthony Tuesta, and we are off from Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field. William Paterson was able to break through just a couple minutes in against the Profs of Rowan. So NJCU wants to make sure they keep them off the score sheet. And now a throw-in upcoming from Arceli Carranza. 2 assists, 2 goals. Those 2 assists, second on the team. Really very diverse player. Can play in the back, play in the front as well. Of course, the key offensive players, Edelman and Vargas. You have a treat, 2 great scorers to the top in the NJAC. Of course, Edelman has put up a great career as well at William Paterson. Of course, last year had 17 goals. That was 28th in the country, second most in a single season. Out wide.
Goals per game, points per game.
Now Vargas up for Dioff. Dioff inside the 18. Arame trying to tee one up. In the attacking third, ball goes over the goal line, and we will have our first corner of this one. So NJCU already off to a good start, as 8 of the 9 in the previous matchup were taken by Ramapo.
Taking the corner kick for the Gothic Knights, number 10, Mayancy Vargas.
So Vargas will be taking the corner for NJCU. Of course, last year 7 of her 13 goals were unassisted. Balloons one in. And that one headed inside the 18. Ford tried to settle it down, and William Paterson able to send away. Paiva tries to return it back, but Lee Sam will do it. 9 saves for Sydney, and had 2 in OT. Big against Ramapo, part of a defensive effort that after an early goal kept Ramapo scoreless for the next 91 minutes. As here's Dioff. Nice move by Dioff in the attacking third. Looks the cross. Nice read by William Paterson. They'll look to clear. Settled down. As Edelman trying to come over on that. Foul whistled against NJCU.
8 on 14.
Foul by Tapale. Has an assist this year and a free kick for William Paterson as second minute of this one. Pioneers trying to break through. Of course, you're going to see 2 defenders where number 14 goes, and the same thing on the defensive side for William Paterson. Edelman and Vargas don't want to let them get started this afternoon. Paiva. That one sent back now by William Paterson. Paiva trying to go up there for Dioff. That one headed back into the middle. Ford trying to settle it down, and does. Nice job. Good footwork up here to Vargas. Trying to knife through, cannot. Corinne Bowe and Kristen Bowe, the 2 sisters, very important as that long toss to Edelman. No dice, scooped up by Lee Sam, and she'll kick away. As we are scoreless early on here in NJAC play, as William Paterson 0-1-1, and JCU tied against Ramapo. And they will be trying to get their first win in conference play. Just 4 total for Coach Tuesta during his time here. And that went out of play and will be a throw-in.
Next dead ball, we'll talk about Mayancy and how she leaves.
So as we look at the free kick, bring it up. Here's Mayancy Vargas. Look what she's put up. 4 categories nationally. She leads the country in, as we mentioned before, goals and points, but also goals per game and points per game. And it's been a great season, of course. Dioff, one of the major reasons as Mayancy's been able to flourish. And you're not going to be able to put just 2 players on Vargas and this offense will shut down. Dioff in there with her speed and her talent, excellent footwork, and ability to handle the ball will open things up. So that makes things a little bit harder with such a talented scorer like Vargas. out there. That one headed up. William Paterson trying to break through. Good job by NJCU to clear away on the near side. Thrown in by William Paterson. As Bo tried to cross, that one off of Paiva, and our first corner for William Paterson. So it'll be Marissa Moffitt to do it. Last year's leader in assists. She's hit that mark with 5, of course. She set up the first goal of the last game against Montclair State for Marissa Edelman. Early, that was on a cross, and Moffitt trying to follow that one up. Bends it low, knocked around. NJCU able to clear it. But it went as far as the goal line and over, so second corner now for William Paterson. Moffitt has 9 career goals, 2 career game winners, as coming off of 2 straight all NJAC academic honors as she bends it in, and that one headed away. Good job defensively by NJCU. Ford with it wide, up to Dioff. NJCU beginning a counter, but that one returned back, and Lee Sam would let that go over the goal line. He'll go for a goal kick in this one, as about to enter the 6th minute, scoreless game. NJAC play. Paul Tanaselli, John Kelly Jr. As the women trying to get their first NJAC win this year. 7-game unbeaten streak. They've won 6 straight, coming in here 6-2-1. Is that one out of play, and a throw-in upcoming for the Pioneers. Settled down by Corinne Bowe. Trying to tightrope the goal line. And that was put off her foot and out, so it'll be a goal kick. Corinne Bowe, last year's second with 12 points. Got her first career point against Centenary College. Good to see her back in action the last 2 seasons, as did not play in 2016 due to injury. Her sister Kristen on the team as well, both of them tied second with 3 goals. Trying to help out that offense that is led by Marissa Edelman. Throw in now for William Paterson. Want to get out, William Paterson will toss it in. Emily Kaka in there. Bo headed that one around, knocked away from Bo. Dioff collides with her own teammate. Osaka crossing that one off of a foot and over the goal line, and it was on William Paterson. No shall be credited. Goal kick upcoming as the Pioneers have settled in now. Let's see if NJCU can break out.
17.
That one out of play. It'll be a throw-in.
She was straddling the 6 on that.
And JCU trying to let that go over the goal line, as that was Uribe trying to do. Then instead kicks it out. It will be a throw-in. William Paterson outscoring their opponents 10-6 in the first half. Nice cross. Can Edelman finish? No, it's blocked. So her shot is blocked. Long shot again blocked. Defense on all fours for NJCU. Great job defensively. As Tapale with the last block. Now a cross, and that one put off of Carranza's foot. So third corner upcoming to William Paterson. And it was that tight defense that kept Ramapo off the board. Outshot NJCU in the last matchup 23-11. And now the corner kick from Ashley Cozy, the senior backer from Middletown, New Jersey. Bends it low, and that one out of play, and a goal kick whistled. So Some good chances early for William Paterson. Shots didn't go on goal. They were blocked. Edelman, a point-blank shot right from the goal box, and that was blocked. And then it was another follow-up by Cozy, also blocked. And NJCU, great defense. Now they'll try to get a counterattack and put some shooting ability together for themselves. DePaule up for Vargas, settles it with the right foot. Has Ford wide, but Vargas wants to take it into the middle. Nice job to come back. Has Ford wide. Ford in the goal box area. Left foot's one. Off the crossbar. So a great opportunity for NJCU, and Ford with a nice bend that just hit the crossbar, almost broke through. As Jasmine Bass had an opportunity on a second shot, the junior forward from Middletown. So a couple of good chances already as both teams have figured each other out. And that one sent by LeBeau right into Cindy Lee Sam, and she will punt away. Of course, Lee Sam last year had 2 double-digit save games, comes off 9 against Ramapo. She'll be big in net, but that back line helping her out those early opportunities. Now LeBeau coming right back for William Paterson. To Bow, Corinne Bow in the attacking third. Works in the scoring area, looks the cross, and that one over NJCU head. Ford will take it. Ball will settle down, grass long here, and she'll begin a counterattack. Can't hook up with Tapale. Pioneers looking for the opening score. Good job there defensively by Tapaiva. Able to send it far side. Ford hit the crossbar on her first shot opportunity. Pioneers looking to break through. Nice move. Bow crosses. Tapale able to stop Edelman. Edelman pushes it back out. That one rolled back to Edelman. Feeds, shot, and saved by Cindy Lee Sam as Lindsay Ash could not put it home. The freshman midi from Egg Harbor Township. And now NJCU will punt away. Lee Sam to Dioff. Second with 7 goals and 15 points on this team. Freshman has made some big-time impact. Huge season-high 8 shots in that dominant win against Purchase. 7-game unbeaten streak for NJCU coming into this one. Stepaiva took out Bow, but William Paterson trying to break through, and a shot again saved by Lee Sam as Cozy could not come through. And she's made 2 big saves on these last 2 exchanges. Going into the 14th minute, still scoreless, as William Paterson outshooting NJCU 5-1, and a throw-in upcoming for Jasmine Bass. Now Dioff in the attacking third. The Weehawken product. Nice footwork. Left foot's one, and that one eaten up by Erica Hickey. Wind might have caught that. Hickey has back-to-back double-digit save games. Of course, 10 last game, which was her 4th of her career, and she had 10 against Rowan in that 3-1 loss. LeBeau trying to break through. Good job by Carranza. Carranza, nice job to take her out there. All ball on that takeaway. And looked like she put it off LeBeau. LeBeau has a little trouble coming up, and Carranza now. Up for Bass, that one kicked by Cozy out of play. Throw-in coming from NJCU. Carranza to Vargas. The North Bergen product got held up, and a foul whistled on Lindsay Ash. So it'll be a free kick as we're closing in on the 15th minute of this one. Shots are 5-2. Laura Ford had a great chance, hit the crossbar. Last 2 shots have been by William Paterson, looking for their first NJAC win. As they tied with Montclair State, the Profs beat them previous game, 3-1. As Vargas played that off LeBeau. And I thought that'd be a throw-in for NJCU, but it'll be one for William Paterson. Again, outscoring opponents 10-6 in the first half, so they get off to a good start. Scored in the 2nd minute against Rowan in their opening conference game. And NJCU and head coach Tuesta knew that today. His team is held strong. Great job by the back line. And at the same time, that's going to be the key. You're going to see William Paterson try to push, press with Edelman, Corinne Bowe, and her sister Kristen. And really for NJCU with Dioff's passing ability, ball control, and Laura Ford able to handle the ball. Again, there's going to be opportunities for NJCU if they get the openings because the press has been put on by the Pioneers. You get a lot of space to operate, and they've shot when they've had that chance. Just one hit the crossbar of the two. So Cozy on the free kick. 16th minute of this action from Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field. This is the 24th all-time meeting. As last year, Pioneers won 6-0 in Wayne, New Jersey. And JCU trying to get a win against them as Lee Sam to punt away. Puts a nice right foot into this over Dioff, and she gets a deflection right back to her. Dioff trying to continue to push, and good job defensively. Oh, a little Marshawn Lynch trucking action. Can't do that in soccer. And hopefully Moffitt is okay. She was back there to play great defense. The senior mid from Paramus who started all 17 games last year. And hopefully Dioff doesn't get a card. Fouls on her, and it'll be a free kick for William Paterson.
Test. 1, 2.
Shots are 5-2. 3 of the 4 corners by William Paterson. And Moffitt, of course, the leader with 5 assists, also gets it done defensively. A lot of diversity on this team here for Coach Keith Woods. This is a program that began as a intramural club program in 1997. Coach,
When I was a sophomore, William Paterson.
and it was told in my ear when our SID Ira Thor was just a wee babe, a sophomore at William Paterson. The program has had great success under head coach Keith Woods. 3 NCAA berths in 97, 98, 09, and 2010. Won their NJAC title in 1998.
It's our annual paycheck versus alma mater game.
And as Ira Thor says, the annual paycheck for alma mater game. Good news is with my announcing career, I won't have to deal with that coming from Fordham University. As Carranza now to throw in for NJCU.
We've added Fordham to the schedule for next year, effective now.
Bass. That one headed by Lindsay Ash into the middle. Foul on NJCU. A free kick upcoming. Tapale chested that one off, hit the ref, and then a start on the counter, too far for Bass, so another throw in. Cozy. Bo able to head that, but met Carranza. Now Ash. Out wide. Haka. Port Jervis, New York. Now this one, a start up for Edelman. Onside, crosses. LeBeau. Carranza there to take it. Clears it away near side. Great work. And Bass will start on the counter. And it will be a throw-in for William Paterson. Cozy. Looking to Bowe. And nice denial by Carranza. Now here is Vargas. Plenty of space to operate. Going wide to Tapale. Has some space to operate. Trying to go for Laura Ford. Can't keep it alive. Will be a throw-in for William Paterson. When headed away by Tapale. Another throw-in here for William Paterson. Uribe lets that go out, and Pioneers using the old throw-in to work their way down the field. Tapale has that one out. 4th straight throw-in Rofaka to throw in. And this is just what the Pioneers want, trying to set up their offense. Hone in here. As Bo shoulders that over the goal line. That should be a goal kick for Lee Sam. And it will be. As we get here to the 21st minute. And Lee Sam will send it away. It's really been the difference, too. She's been great in net, but that back line has helped her out. As NJCU now getting a throw in. Let's see what they can do. You're seeing some space on these wings. And if Mayenzi Vargas can get two defenders, kind of get the attack started from the middle. Dioff, Ford, they've shown abilities to break through. As Edelman up to LeBeau. Out comes Lee Sam. LeBeau gets by her. Net is empty. LeBeau shoots that just off the side of the net and away. So great job by Lee Sam to force LeBeau to fire that shot. Then great job hustle-wise. And off this goal kick, we'll show you that replay. As NJCU defense on all fours as Lee Sam will kick away. Bo works that. Behind her, Dioff couldn't control. As Kristen Bowe can't get to it. Ash to Corinne Bowe. Back to Ash. Left foot's one for Edelman. Chests it down on the left foot. Edelman to the right foot. Top of the 18. Resets. Now comes in. Bowe with a chance. Taken out on the ball. Nice job defensively by NJCU. As the Paiva got all ball, and she kind of took a little bit of a shot herself. Check that Carranza. So while they look at her, we'll step aside. Still scoreless. Good one here, NJAC play on NJCU Gothic Vision. And we're actually going to stay with you. Let's look at that replay. Here's LeBeau. Lee Sam, of course, drawing her to the side. Empty net, and she just hits the side of it. But look at the hustle in that replay of the NJCU defense. As thank you for that replay, Paul Tanaselli, my producer and director, bringing it to me. As the shot's 6-2 in favor of William Paterson. They'll have a free kick this opportunity. Two saves by Lee Sam. Laura Ford, probably the best NJCU opportunity to hit the post. As both teams searching for their first NJAC win this season. As Ash couldn't control that. Now Vargas. The country's leader in 4 categories, goals and points per game, and goals and points. Team leader for this team was 16 and 39 points. That leads the country. Up ahead for Edelman. Out is Lee Sam, but she is offside. So offsides, as the fans from William Paterson not so happy with that call. So it'll be a free kick for NJCU as Edelman. That was a close offside. Could go either way. Edelman looked like she was right where the back line was, where you could say she could have been onside, but the officials thought different. Now Vargas. Bo takes that away from her. Away comes William Paterson, and good job by the back line of NJCU. Comes into Lee Sam, she'll punt on away. Moffitt able to settle it down. Tapale, counterattack started, goes up for Dioff. 3 defenders around her in the penalty area. That one cleared far side, great hustle coming back by Megan Ponce, sophomore from Clifton, New Jersey. Ponce. Tossed in, and Ponce able to start it, and we'll go here on a counter. Heading in the 26th minute, still scoreless, as Edelman Up ahead for Corinne Bowe. Gets by Carranza, shoots that one, hit the foot of Uribe. Great job to see NJCU. We don't always keep it as a stat, but that was the third block shot by them. I'm making it easy for William Paterson to put it on goal. Carranza threw it off LeBeau. Bass took a little face music from Cozy. Now Vargas out wide for Bass. Trying to go to Dioff. Dioff battling in the penalty area. Moffitt using her body and well not to draw a call. And it is scooped up by Erica Hickey. And the Middletown product will send away for William Paterson. Marissa Moffitt has been a two-time second-team all-conference selection. Of course, getting it done, team leader with 5 assists, but defensively, they'll really step up for the Pioneers when they need it, as LeBeau. For Kristen Bowe, gets by one on the left foot, to the right foot, to the left foot, shoots, and Lee Sam denies her. As Bowe, great work to work through the defense of NJCU, didn't make it easy for her, and she fires, and Lee Sam able to get a big-time save. Now, here comes the rush from the Pioneers. Great job by Carranza to stop that attack. And then a foul. And we'll go against the Pioneers, and a free kick for NJCU. Pioneers with 7 of the 9 shots. Paul Tanaselli, John Kelly Jr., your play-by-play man. As both teams trying to get their first NJAC win. NJCU tied Ramapo 1-1. And William Paterson tied with Montclair State 2-2. They led 2-1 at half. And trying to get their first win of the year in NJAC play. DePaule up for Ford. Right foot's one back into the middle. Ponce works it wide for LeBeau. To Corinne Bowe. Second with 8 points on this team, looking for Edelman. Uribe there to stop it. Ahead for Lopez, and she lost control. Corinne Bowe. To Kristen Bowe. Back to Corinne Bowe on the right foot. Fires. Lee Sam able to eat it up. 8th shot. And we're in the 28th minute, still scoreless, as Cindy Lee Sam been big in net for NJCU.
58th minute in Wayne, no score there yet.
And second half, little update on the men. 58th minute in Wayne, no score by the men. Had a big matchup for them against William Paterson. Both soccer teams having excellent seasons here in Jersey City. Been fun for the people here to cover. Ponce, right foots that one up. Ford able to work it away, has it to Vargas. Mayenzi has Kristen Bowe tracking her. Vargas in the middle. And great job by Kristen Bowe as Vargas a little too cute with the ball handling. But NJCU able to keep it as Lopez. Up to Bass. Working on Cozy. Trying to send it away. And throws it out. So it'll be a throw in here for NJCU. 29th minute of this one.
Soccer parents are so much fun.
As lively crowd here at Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field. Big NJAC battle. Of course, TCNJ, the preseason favorite in this conference.
Every year.
And as my SID says, John, you're a knucklehead almost every year. And both these teams, of course, trying to essentially get a chance in the playoffs here, get themselves settled.
That's a highlight right there. See that, like Carranza?
Carranza with a bicycle kick. Saw a similar type of play like that a couple of weeks ago when Eric DePaula helped NJCU set the record for consecutive wins to start a season. Well, that one was in a goal. That one just a nice clear. And a right foot put into it. Back to the middle. Headed to the near side. For Cozy. Ponce settles it with the right foot. The Pioneers break through. 10 first half goals this year. As that one up for Corinne Bowe. An offside flag up. And it will be a free kick for NJCU. William Paterson has had 18 total goals this year. Of course, Marissa Edelman, NJAC Offensive Player of the Week. Of course, had a hat trick against St. Joe's Long Island. That was a team that faced NJCU. And we have a substitution coming in. Ever since those early first two games, NJCU has settled in 7-game unbeaten streak. And, of course, really for Coach Tuesta, close games, he wants to win in the NJAC this year. And as he sees with his team, definitely putting up a fight as Lee Sam knocking that one away. And offside flag is up. As a Pioneer struggling to get up.
Pioneers.
As that's Danielle Drakowski. Last year was third with 21 shots. Played at Roxbury High School. 6 goals her final 2 years. And she had an assist in the 6-0 win against NJCU last year. Of course, William Paterson raced out in last year's 6-0 win. 4 quick goals. This one been tougher. Scoreless. Both teams have had to find their opportunities. They have. But neither one's been able to put it by the goaltender. Just 2 NJCU shots. As Bo had that broken down. Now Drakowski. Up ahead here for Edelman. Trying to go back to Drakowski. And a nice job by Uribe to break that up. As now Dioff. Starting on the counter. Right foots it over for Laura Ford. Trying to go up for Vargas. She was not ready. And Moffitt lets it go out of play. Throw in for William Paterson. As we'll have a Pioneer substitution.
Substitution for William Paterson, coming in the 33rd minute. Entering the game is number 26, Samantha Prasad.
As Prasad will come in. Prasad third on the team with 2 goals.
Daniela Lobu.
And Lobu going to step off. Lobu had a great chance early. Her shot just hit the side of the net. And now Laura Ford. That was good ball movement, but then fell off the ball. As Edelman. Plenty of space for Marissa to operate. Gets past Uribe. Uribe then tracks her down. Edelman in the attacking third. Ball slid away from her by Tabale. Throw in for William Paterson. That one worked away and over the goal line. That should be the 4th corner for the Pioneers. As Genesis Torres putting a right foot to it. And Moffitt will go on the corner. This is how William Paterson got their first goal last game. Moffitt's only tally last year was in that 6-0 win against ANJCU. Put up a career best 5 goals in 2017. She's the leader with 5 assists. Can she bring one here? Rainbows it around. Headed weakly by Edelman and Dioff, able to clear away. NJCU been nice and composed in their own end when pressure has been put on them. As Prasad offsides and fans unhappy as usual.
Pioneers.
As we close in on the 40th minute. And it's the fans, very spirited group, the opposing side, believing that was not offside. It was offside. There was a close one earlier where Marissa Edelman had an opportunity that I would have said was onside.
This one here was off.
But this one clearly was obviously off. Prasad was way behind that back line. There was no way the official could miss that. Again, both teams trying to get that first NJAC win. And both have fought spiritedly. Of course, 8-2 the shot total in favor of William Paterson. One of the 2 shots by NJCU, by Laura Ford, hit the crossbar. That was probably the best chance of this game. Lee Sam been huge in net for NJCU, making some big-time saves. And her back line with a couple block shots, 3 of them have helped her as well. Kosi looked like when she kicked that was out. Referee agrees. Bass now on the throw-in. So Carranza now on the throw-in. Goes for Dioff. And knocked away from her. Corinne Bowe couldn't get to it. Paiva worked it up and sent out wide here for Edelman. Gets by Torres. Edelman pushing up ahead. Uribe able to get a good foot in there and knock that away from the big-time scorer. Torres is up the left wing. Settled down. Now Dioff trying to get control. Battling alongside. But she knocks it out, and a throw in here for William Paterson. Corinne Bowe. It's back now for Edelman. Edelman. Can't get by Lopez. Great helping out by Torres there defensively. Bass can't get to it. Vargas trying to get her foot on one today. Vargas has space wide, dumps it out for Ford. Laura Ford tosses ahead here for Dioff. Moffitt with a nice read. It's a right foot into it. Ford stops it with her left foot. Plenty of space. Time to operate there by Tapale. Passaic native to Vargas. Trying to work through. Mayenzi. Top of the 18. Vargas. Good job to shield. Looks up ahead for Lopez. But Persad able to fire that one away to the far side. Ford left foot's one. Moffitt. It's a right foot to Kristen Bowe. Put it off the official. Then gets it back off of a slide tackle. Kristen Bowe. Right foot's one for Edelman, but too far out of play and a throw-in for NJCU. Torres to Dioff. Kristen Bowe physically battling. It's a right foot to it. Carranza stops it. Pioneers look to push up. Can they get one late? It's been a very, very, very interesting first half. All defensive fours NJCU has had to be on, but they've had opportunities. And William Paterson has controlled most of the possession, but just have not found quality shots to get on goal. Lee Sam has gotten some big-time saves to stop him, and that one out of play. Throw-in upcoming. As 38th minute of this one, and referee trying to make sure Carranza's set up. She's a team captain. Had 2 goals against Medgar Evers. 6 points in that game. Another North Bergen product, played 3 years there. Mayenzi Vargas, also from North Bergen. And both have helped on the offensive and defensive side. Now Edelman trying to get by Torres. She'll give her space. Smart move. Edelman. Edelman in the attacking third. Tries the cross, put that off an NJCU player. Lee Sam scoops that up. And she'll punt on away. Comes the Dioff. Now Vargas. Dioff. Dioff. Working it wide. Kicked out of play. Throw in. Laura Ford will go quickly to it. 39th minute. Scoreless game. Paul Tanaselli. John Kelly Jr. Both teams trying to get a win and end jack play. NJCU trying to remain unbeaten. A 7-game unbeaten streak. Had won 6 straight coming into that Ramapo game that they tied. The girl with it right now tied it for him. Lopez puts a right foot to it. Off of Moffitt. Plays it to the goal line. And William Paterson clears far side, so it'll just be a throw-in, no corner awarded. Actually, they're going to give a corner to Mayenzi Vargas, so kind of like where I saw a corner last time where College of Mount St. Vincent a couple weeks ago. It's always that line that gets me, that goal line and that far side line here. Robert L. McNulty Soccer Field. So second corner for NJCU. Vargas will take it. 7 assists, team leader in that category, Mayenzi. Rainbows it. No header allowed. Bass had a shot. Dioff fires that blocked. And the Pioneers clear far side. Torres returns it with the noggin. To Bale. And that one eaten up by Erica Hickey. And she will send away. Been huge in net in those past 2 NJAC games. 10 saves apiece. 4 career double-digit save games last year. Lee Sam, the other netminder for NJCU, led the team with 2 of them. Now Torres. 43rd minute. Can there be a late goal? We're going to halftime. Ponce right foots that one out to the near side. And a throw-in for NJCU. With Dioff and Vargas' one-on-one ability to create space, all they need is just a little crack, and then they have an opportunity to put a foot on it. And could be trouble for Hickey as that one cleared away to the near side. Carranza. That one away from Bass. It will stay with NJCU. Carranza fires in. Vargas had that broken up. Lopez back to Vargas. Vargas to Lopez, and offside flag is up.
Offside.
So it will be a free kick upcoming for William Paterson. For 2-2, the Pioneers. They get a first half goal here late. 43rd minute, they'll start moving that attack up. Persad. Ponce. That picked off. Great read by Tapale. Gets it in the middle from Bass. Up ahead for Vargas. Moffitt says no to that. And a tie-up. As fans frustrated on that note. As Dachowski got tied up, so she'll draw a free kick for Moffitt. Marissa's a third-generation William Paterson student. Her mother, father, grandmother, and uncle all attended William Paterson. And she's done them well here on the soccer squad as Carranza, great defensive work. Comes up a little sluggish, but she'll keep walking around. Kosi to throw in. 44th minute. Here's Kristen Bowe. Lopez knocks that away from her and off of her, so a throw in for Carranza. And she'll probably just take her time here for NJCU, try to get out of the first 45 scoreless. NJCU, the last 2 shots. Outshot in this first half, 9-4. As now we'll go to the digital clock for the 45th minute.
In the first half.
58 seconds to go here in the first half. Scoreless game. Carranza taking her time to it with 50 seconds to go. .44 seconds to go. Can NJCU get one late? At the stadium in the 45th minute, before we get there, the 44th minute's a digital clock. 33 seconds to go. Laura Ford with it. Trying to go for Vargas. She wasn't ready. And Hickey will vacuum that up with 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Hickey right foots one into the middle. Settled down by Kristen Bowe. Oh, nice work there to switch the side. Going wide. Here's Persad, 10 seconds to go. Persad with space in the middle. Persad, 7 seconds to go. 6 seconds to go. Ash up ahead, and it goes into the midst of Lee Sam. And the 45th minute has been reached, and that is the end of the first half. As 2 straight shots from NJCU, as they get outshot 9-4 in the first half. And plenty of good opportunities. Probably the best one from Laura Ford hits the crossbar. And Lee Sam big in net as well, as after the first 45, we are scoreless in NJAC play here on NJCU Gothic Vision. You'll have the stats in your screen if you just tuned in at halftime. Scoreless between NJCU and William Paterson. So back with the second half of action here on NJCU Gothic Vision, joined alongside Paul Tanaselli. I'm John Kelly Jr. as NJCU trying to get their first NJAC win this season. Same for William Paterson. William Paterson outshot the Gothic Knights 9-4 in that first half. And they're outscoring opponents 8-4 in the second. And they gave up a tying goal, squandering a 2-1 halftime lead against Montclair State. So trying to get that back. As 4 saves by Cindy Lee Sam. Her 9 against Ramapo was a season high. Of course, put up her career high against Rowan, 13 last year, and that was against a team that William Paterson fell to in the first conference game that they played this year. So put up ahead, Ponce, left foots that off of Carranza, and now it's worked for Vargas. Vargas works to the middle, has Ford out wide. She had a season-high 10 shots against Medgar Evers, puts a left foot to it on the cross, and Hickey there to read, and she will punt away.
That was wide.
Hickey with a .783 save percentage. 36 saves coming into this one, puts a right foot to it. Connected with the foot of Ash. And now a counter started by William Paterson. Ford trying to go for Vargas. Jowski watching her. Up to Dioff. Had trouble with that pass. A little too much spice on it. And Ponce able to play it over the head of Tapale. As Lobu couldn't get to it. Now Adelman splits a pair in the scoring area. Right foot's one. Saved by Lee Sam. Oh, baby. Very similar to the opportunity that Adelman had in the last game. She had 2 shots in that OT period, one of which she did the same thing, split 2 defenders and put on a shot, but it didn't go by in the game against Montclair State. So a corner upcoming for William Paterson. Lee Sam making her 5th save today. And a big one as Adelman almost opened the scoring. Moffitt takes the corners. Rainbows it in, headed by NJCU as 2 heads hit that. The last one from William Paterson, and a goal kick upcoming. So 10 shots to 5 in favor of William Paterson. And let's look at that replay of Adelman, how she was able to split through. We'll get to that, but that was a heck of a save by Lee Sam. Clearly the save of the game, but Adelman making that highlight as well, able to split 2 defenders. And I can tell you, Lee Sam in good position. And defensively just seeing a lot of confidence. Again, Ramapo averaged 2.67 goals per game, and this team shut them down. Kosi trying to cross. Good job by Uribe to stop it. We'll have a corner, and before check out this play. Unbelievable. Go right to it. Adelman splits a pair, fires. Lee Sam just gets her left paw on it, able to deflect it. And a corner, and we still remain scoreless. Moffitt on the corner. Boomerangs it in. Headed in! So it looks like the goal going to go down here by Gachowski. So for Danielle, that will be goal number 2 on the season.
22 scored, 4
As
assists.
last year she had 4 points. And that's a header off of the corner, very similar to how the goal was scored. First one for William Paterson in the last matchup, and the corner proves deadly as Dachowski, her 2nd goal of the season. That is our first one of this one on NJCU Gothic Vision. So let's see how NJCU responds.
Goal, her 2nd of the year, was scored by number 22, Danielle Zakowski.
And the 2-time All-Stater at Roxbury opening the scoring. And now Vargas. Again, she tied it in the 62nd minute against Ramapo. 49th minute goal. Now Lobu. Adelman trying to go back, and a foul on William Paterson. So a free kick upcoming for NJCU. Now Ford out with it wide. NJCU has responded before. They're trying to get it done here. Ford. And Moffitt puts a right club into that one with her foot up to Lobu. Kristen Bowe. Her sister Corinne. Both of them stars on that Morris Knowles High School program, as Lobu had that off of her on a clearing attempt by Uribe, and Sam scoops up and will punt away. Ash. Dioff had that hit at the back of her noggin, as there'll be a substitution coming in for JCU. Edelman with space, trying to score, and pushes it just wide. So it should be a goal kick upcoming for JCU, as Edelman's had opportunities, as she can't break through. So JCU going to try to bring some scoring in. Grace Sabaya will come in, freshman from, actually it'll be Nicole Kelly, not 21, 31 coming in, another freshman, but from Sea Caucus, and she'll replace Jasmine Bass, the junior from Middletown. As Lee Sam. Vargas out now for Nicole Kelly. Looking back to Vargas, wasn't ready for it. Cozy puts a left foot to it, wide. Edelman. Ash. Now to Bowe. Kristen up for Lobu. Genesis Torres works it wide. Edelman stopped it. Now Lobu. Trying to go to Edelman, give and go. That was denied by Jetsi Lopez, but Lobu has space outside, deploys. Cozy into the attacking third. Back out 20 yards out for Lobu. And finally a good solid right foot clear provided by DePaiva, and then Moffitt sends it back. Carranza as trying to get the counterattack going for NJCU. Goal in the 49th minute, as it is the second goal of the season from Danielle Dukowski. And that went off a header on a cross from Moffitt. And that is where we stand here with the only goal, 11-5, William Paterson in shots. As NJCU trying to roar back forward, able to work that over Moffitt's foot. Vargas back to Ford, but Moffitt all over it. And she mops it up, sending it back to midfield. Nicole Kelly. That one taken away. And now it's Edelman. Edelman working it into the middle. Gets by one. Edelman, can she take it all the way? Gets pushed down inside the 18. And we'll see if that's a free kick or a penalty kick given, as the clock will be signaled to stop. So a penalty kick opportunity upcoming now, and a great chance for William Paterson to extend their advantage to 2. And it looks like Moffitt will take it.
Taking the penalty kick for the Pioneers will be number 19, Lorraine Moffitt.
So Lorraine Moffitt trying to extend the advantage to 2. Right foots it into the top right corner. And 2 goals from William Paterson here in the second half. Their 9th and 10th of the year in the second half. And now they lead by 2. So Lorraine Moffitt, her 10th career goal, that on a penalty kick. And that one will provide insurance, as 2 of her 10 career goals are game winners. And that one coming in the 53rd minute. So 4 minutes apart, 2 goals by William Paterson. And they lead now 2-0 as Nicole Kelly going to come off.
Substitution for the Gothic Knights.
And Odalis Hernandez will come in, the Union City product. So now NJCU with some work to go. Through their first 3 this year, it outscored opponents 19-1. And faced a deficit like this since their opener against FDU Florham. And that penalty kick, very tough, of course. The girl on the far side, Edelman, able to set that one up. Their ability to knife through defenders. As that through ball unsuccessful and scooped up by Lee Sam. And she punts on away. Off the foot of Moffitt, who has the insurance goal, her 10th career goal. And that was on a penalty kick goal. First penalty kick goal, an opportunity this year for William Paterson. So they're 1 for 1. Up 2-0, out shooting the Gothic Knights 13-5. So after this matchup, Gothic Knights will go on the road for the next two, St. Elizabeth and Kane. For next Saturday, we'll have our doubleheader against Rutgers Camden. And for anyone tuning in, get here early. We've been told there'll be a little tailgate, some food before, as men and women will go at it. As the men are in action in Wayne on the road at William Paterson. Vargas. Rafaka worked that one off. Nice foot by Moffitt. Sets it up to Edelman, and she heads it wide. As what a ball by Lorraine Moffitt. That's why she's the team leader in assists. Had a great career in that category. And her ability, really able to play back on the corner kicks. You have a player who could set things up from that far, setting up those balls. Makes life a lot easier. Edelman in the scoring area. Tries to roll one. Lee Sam says no. 14th shot denied by Lee Sam, as she now picks up her 6th save of this one. So 15 for her in the past two. Now Ford trying to get it wide. And it was kicked out of play by Profaca. Vargas. Guayenzi gets something going. Hernandez. Lopez trying to settle it down. Has some space for Tapale. Nice move by Jetsi Lopez up to Vargas. That one read beautifully by Ponce, and she sends away. Torres out wide for Ford. Read nicely. Torres able to get it back. Now starting on a counter. Up to Vargas. Going wide for Tapale. Pushes it past Ash. Lopez with it. Kosi there and puts a left foot and gets it wide as Edelman for Lobo. Into the middle. Right foot's one for Corinne Bowe. Good breakup by DePaiva. Oh, Hernandez works it near side for Ford. 2 goals within 4 minutes of each other in the 49th and 53rd minute. Kowski opening the goal scoring with a header on a corner by Lorraine Moffitt, and then Moffitt getting a penalty kick goal. Those are the 2 goals, came within 4 minutes of each other in the 49th and 53rd minute, as William Paterson in his 24th meeting trying to get their first conference win of the season. And they'll be having another substitution coming in for them as well. Team that just lost crucial goal scoring forward last year in Carla La Rocca, but outside of that, a very experienced squad coming back for Keith Woods and trying to get a big road win here. Now Vargas trying to get NJCU within 1. Mayenzi, 1-on-1, has space. Goes out for Tapale to Jetsi Lopez. Nice give and go for Tapale. Ponce with an excellent read. Tries to clear left-footed, puts it out of play. Throw in now for NJCU. Vargas, right foot's one. Lopez, that one gets headed away. Bowe trying to clear, goes far side. That touch Lopez. Official flag says, well, we'll have a substitution before we see where the throw-in is.
Substitution for William Paterson coming in the 58th minute.
As the 58th minute.
Taylor Mastro-Pasqua.
As Mastro Pasqua will come in, the junior backer from East Windsor, New Jersey. So Lindsay Ash will come off. That substitution just made. Obu had that taken away from her by Torres. Ford, left foot's one for Hernandez. Out for Ford. And went out of play. Profaca. Throw in, that one off of Torres. Stays with William Paterson. Pioneers can now take some time, work it off the clock. Getting a goal off a corner, and that's where they're dangerous. It's Lobo. Pushing it out wide for Mastro Pasqua. Nice footwork. Mastro Pasqua trying to go to Edelman. That one broken up. DePaule pushing it wide. Ponce left foots that one into the attacking third, and an offside for William Paterson.
Offsides, Pioneers.
Pioneers had 5 in the first half. Offsides. The 6th time they have been offside in this one. Vargas needs to tie it up. But tough sledding for her. She's faced several defenders when she's had possession. Has it top of the 18. Going wide. Space for Ford. Right foot's one. And that one eaten up by Hickey. So an easy scoop up third save for the senior goalkeeper from Middletown, New Jersey. And she'll continue to work the clock and now sends away. DePaule. Rafaka. Long toss for Lobo. And Lee Sam scoops that up. And she'll punt it away. NJCU got to try to grab some possession. They need 2 to tie. And Vargas. Ponce has watched her all day nicely into Dioff. 3 defenders there. And Hickey, plenty of space, no problem. Keeps it on the foot. Dioff going to try to pressure her. Now Hickey scoops up. Continue to work the clock. Comes to Kristen Bowe. To her sister Corinne. In the attacking third. Gets by DePaiva. Into the penalty box area. Crosses. Lobo left foots one. On the foot of Edelman. Shoots and denied by Lee Sam. Point blank, had that right in between her legs, the perfect shot you want, and Lee Sam said, I don't think so. Nice job by Vargas. Stopping Profaka. To Moffitt. Rain, an excellent passer, has the ability to start these counterattacks so well just from the back. She has the insurance goal on the penalty kick in the 53rd minute. And had an assist on the right now, holding up as the game-winning goal on the second goal of the year by Danielle Dukowski. So now Vargas. Vargas top of the 18. Working in on Ponce. Vargas! That one off the side of the cage. And we'll see if they give a corner. Looks like Ponce got a piece of that, so great job by her defensively. And a big corner for NJCU.
On the corner for the Gothic Knights.
Either third of the match.
Mayancy Vargas.
60th minute. Right around here is where they tied it up against Ramapo, trying to get it within 1. Vargas rolls it. Lopez back to Vargas. Vargas crosses. Plenty of space. Carranza keeps it onside. Out to Ford. Ford left foots one in. The Paiva weakly at that one and then sent away by Dukowski. And Corinne Bowe to settle. Tied second on the team with 3 goals. And a good job by DePaule to take it away from her. Ford put that right into the foot of Profaka. Pushes it up. Cozy down the foot of Hernandez. Dukowski. And a foul whistled against William Paterson. Free kick for NJCU. They need one right now. Get within 1. Paule hoping to provide that. Vargas sees 2 defenders. DePaule back to Vargas. Mayenzi fires that one. Shot is blocked. Ponce walls off Dioff, and Hickey will hold and let the clock continue to wind down. As 62nd minute, still 2-0. 2 goals within 4 minutes of each other in the 49th and 53rd minute. Lorraine Moffitt with the insurance on the penalty kick. Marissa Edelman had set that one up. Corinne Bowe off sides. And Moffitt, of course, assisting on what is right now the game-winning goal, as Danielle Dukowski coming through with her second of the year. But NJCU trying to get within one, not finished, now putting their line up as Ford. That one picked off by Dukowski. Paiva up to Ford. Nice work by Ford. But Moffitt there to help out. Directs down the right wing. Can't connect with Bowe, so a throw-in for Genesis Torres. To Vargas. Gets it into the middle. Jetsi Lopez. Lopez trying to settle it down, trying to go to Vargas. She was too early on that pass, and Moffitt directs away. Lobu couldn't handle. To Paule. Out to Hernandez. Long toss for Dioff, and Hickey eats that up. And the clock going to continue to go down. So Kane will be the next one on the road for NJCU after going to St. Elizabeth. They'll play back-to-back games Tuesday and Wednesday. They're coming back here to take on Rutgers Camden. Then they'll have Rowan here October 12th. Montclair State TCNJ on the road. Senior Day is against Stockton. And they'll finish the season with Rutgers Newark here at home. If they get the play they get defensively, and they could come through with a couple more goals, if Laura Ford can get one or two more opportunities and able to put those in, they definitely get a win because Dioff and Mayenzi Vargas can clearly score. This is about that third score that they need. So Samantha Prasad going to come in on the substitution for William Paterson. As they've outshot NJCU 15-8. And now a corner kick upcoming for William Paterson. This will be their seventh of this one, as Cozy will take the corner. Cozy boomerangs it. Dukowski not set up for a header, but she can try to settle it down, trying to keep it in play. Does nicely on the attacking third, trying to go by Uribe, puts it off her foot. That should be another corner, and it will be. So
on the corner kick for the Pioneers will be number 19, Lorraine Moffitt.
Be the seventh corner. Moffitt got an assist on a corner. The game-winning goal was scored on a corner. Dukowski headed that one home. Moffitt, her team-leading sixth assist. Put up a career best in 2017, 5 goals. Puts a right foot to it. Edelman trying to keep it alive, and she was out of play, so goal kick upcoming. William Paterson will be at home against Drew University of the Landmark Conference. Then their homecoming game against preseason favorite TCNJ. Alyssa DeRiggi, the Defensive Player of the Week for TCNJ this week. As a true powerhouse, but they'll be home for the next 3. New York University coming at a conference before they have to go to Stockton. So that shot put off the crossbar. And William Paterson trying to keep their pedal to the metal here. As that one is knocked out of the goal line. Another corner for William Paterson. This will be their 9th one. So Moffitt, as usual, will go to it. Last year at 5 assists, so that was 6th in the NJAC. Your team leader was 6th, looking for a 7th. Rainbowed in, headed up in the air and over the cage. As a noggin of Profaka put to it, the senior from Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. As Emily couldn't come through, it'll be a goal kick for NJCU. Lee Sam been stellar in net again. 7 saves for Cindy. Season high was 9 last game, 16 in those 2 games. It's going to be games against TCNJ, Montclair State. If Lee Sam could be as good as she is in net, Coach Tuesta's squad has a chance to pick up a lot of wins in the NJAC this year. And, of course, with Dioff providing more offense to Vargas, that helps. As Vargas trying to provide some offense here, but that one knocked away. Everywhere she goes, William Paterson has seen it as Prasad taken down offside, as Edelman getting a little ahead of the competition.
Offsides.
The Branchburg product
Pioneers.
had a hat trick against NJCU last year. 3-time first-team All-Selection. Of course, played at Somerville High School. First-team All-Conference. Also was a track and field runner, 100 and 200 meter. Getting a little ahead of the gun, as we would say in track phrases. A couple of these offsides. And one heck of an athlete as he tries to go through 2 defenders. And a foul on NJCU. Of course, 32 goals for Edelman as she's handling right now as a senior at Somerville High School. That was a single season record for her. And really good family stock in athletics. Her mother, Jody, a 2-sport athlete at Rice University. Basketball, track, and field, the other one. And the co-offensive player of the year, drawing a foul. And here's Edelman. Check that, Moffitt. Looking to Edelman, heads it! But offside.
Offsides.
And
Pioneers.
William Paterson furious about that. We'll see if we can get a replay, see if that was offside. From here, it looked like from our angle it was. We'll look on the camera if that was. Is that a play? And now Provoca to throw it in. And from here, I don't know. It was kind of close. We've seen that. We don't always have the ability to see. As Bo tried to go to it over the goal line, and it would be a goal kick. So let's look at it. No, I don't think so. Edelman should have had a tally. That was clearly onside. And her 9th goal, team leading, denied because of that offside call. And it still stays 2-0. Yeah, she was right there. Plenty, definitely onside. And not the best call. And that helps NJCU, giving them an opportunity to at least get within 1. Still some time to operate. And head coach Keith Woods is fuming over on that far sideline. And he's still continuing to yell at the official. He doesn't want to get himself a yellow or a red card. But I cannot.
No card.
I definitely agree with Keith Woods here that clearly that was onside. And he's frustrated about that because he knows one bounce and Vargas able to put it in the back of the net. And there's a new soccer game. That 3rd goal would have been huge. But the offside stopped it. And as the official here, middle of the field, there's nothing I could really do about it. So Lee Sam to send it away. Still some life for NJCU. Not out of it. William Paterson, one more goal would be huge. Carranza broke that up. Jetsi Lopez trying to start out to Pale. Hernandez too hot on that pass to Dioff. And Dokowski pushed that one wide. And it'll be a goal kick again for Lee Sam. Dokowski with the game-winning goal if it holds, and now Dokowski going to get a yellow. So the referee putting his foot down as he took a lot of abuse from Keith Woods yelling at him, but he said, I'm not going to let a player get away with that. So Dokowski with a yellow card, and it comes in the 72nd minute, and it'll be their 2nd of the season. And Dokowski, who has the game-winning goal if it holds, getting a yellow. So she was heated after that offside. Now she puts her right foot to it, looking for Corinne Bowe. And Lee Sam to scoop up. Bowe, a 2-time offensive MVP at Morris Knowles High School, as Moffitt. Right foot's one to the near side. Well, we talked about Edelman and Vargas being the two best players in the conference, but if you want to talk about one of the best jackknifes in the conference, you really have to look at Lorraine Moffitt and what she's done today. As Edelman, out comes Lee Sam. Fell down, kicking it away. Great job by the Baiva, at least to settle it down. And Lee Sam, hopefully she's okay. She is hurt. We will step aside. 2-0 William Paterson. You're watching NJAC Soccer on NJCU Gothic Vision. So we hope that Lee Sam will be okay, as a goaltender change going to be made. A goalkeeper change, as Cindy Espinal will come in, sophomore from Clifton. So we hope Lee Sam's okay, as she makes 7 saves on the day on 18 shots faced.
Also into the game for the Gothic Knights.
And the Gothic Knights will have another substitution, 72nd minute.
Debut, number 30, Tiffany Cologne.
And Tiffany Cologne going to make her debut from Brick, New Jersey.
Odalis Hernandez.
As Odalis Hernandez will come off. Brick, New Jersey, where Jim Dowd was from, famous New Jersey Devil.
She was added to the roster yesterday.
And Cologne was added to the roster yesterday. That's what we've seen this year. Coach TeWest able to play a lot more players. Much deeper team this year with a lot of youth, and he matched up with experience. As 6 seniors lost last year, but a lot of underclassmen got quality playing time. And that midfield group just able to help this team technically. And Jetsi Lopez, Crystal Tapale, Mayenzi Vargas, Leslie Ford, all crucial. As that one now a throw in. And that one out of play. Torres for Vargas, trying to get going. Nice move by Tapale. Ford. Here's Cologne, puts a right foot to it. A little too far for Lopez. Tracking it down is Cozy. Puts it up for Lobo. Works it ahead. And Carranza trying to get by. And she'll draw a throw-in for NJCU. Being outshot 18-8, trying to get a late goal, get this within one. Still time to operate. 72nd minute. If they can just get one, it will turn things around. As it looked like it was going to be 3-0 William Paterson on a header from Marissa Edelman, but an offsides call, questionable offsides. And it's kept it a 2-0 game as 2 goals scored, 49th and 53rd minute within 4 minutes of each other. And the corner kick, Rain Moffitt, her team leading 6th assist to Danielle Dukowski. Their second goal of the year, that is the go-ahead that Moffitt scored on the penalty kick. First opportunity for William Paterson. And that has given him some space as Moffitt. Dioff was pursuing, gets it wide. As some miscommunication as Laura Ford went back to the middle, no one home. This one pushed up ahead, offside flag is on. And it'll be a free kick upcoming for NJCU.
Offsides, Pioneers.
That's the 10th offside call against the Pioneers today. Well, a couple of ones could have been held back as Persad left foots one off of Tapale. Lobo for Edelman. Edelman past Uribe. Edelman left foots one, and that one corralled. Great job to settle it down by Cindy Espinal, and that is a huge confidence booster as she makes a big stop, keeps NJCU in this one. Can they get one to cut this 2-goal lead in half? Ovaka heads it out near side. Ford now to throw in. Two assists, second on the team in that category. Hit the crossbar back in that first half. Great opportunity. Now Carranza. It's Lobo on her. Vargas, then knocked away by Cozy. Throw in for NJCU. And Carranza will take the throw in. The 2-time second team All-County selection from Hudson County to Vargas in the attacking third. Cozy putting it back to her. Carranza crosses it. Dioff battling. Net is empty. And now stopped by Cologne. Cologne working on Cozy. Cozy, I think she left-footed that over the goal line. We should have a corner upcoming for NJCU. And we will, their 4th of the match. Quick here's Cologne to Vargas. Vargas in the scoring area. Great breakup by Mastro Pasqua. Able to clear wide for Edelman. Edelman threw that away to Cologne. Cologne had that broken up by Lobo. And she has it taken out by Vargas. So foul on NJCU. '75th minute. Still time to operate. But every offensive opportunity now for the Gothic Knights matters. Edelman working in. And a great job by Espinal, as Edelman will get credited with a shot despite trying to settle down that ball. It was a kind of process of shooting. Second save for Espinal as Cindy Lee Sam got injured, so she stepped off. As Persad tries to cross that off of Uribe. Espinal breaking that up. As NJCU going to push up their line. As Espinal right foots one into the middle. Cologne trying to settle down. Persad putting a body into her. Persad. Can William Paterson get the third? This one away. Ranza now for Dioff. 7 goals, 15 points, second on the team. She's been quiet today. That one ballooned over Carranza, and Espinal calming everything down. Puts a right foot into it. as Mastro Pasqua was great breaking up on offense before, as Ford trying to come through. Bavaka that went ahead, then returned into the middle. Dukowski going up for Edelman. Carranza, great defense. Uribe holds it. Now to Espinal. Dangerous pass. That ping-pongs past a few as Dukowski turns it onto the foot. Abaiva, then now wide. Lobu on the left foot, rolls it across, and Bo just put that over the cage as she had an empty net but could not convert. And it still stays 2-0.
Offsides, no shot.
And they're going to actually say again, as we've seen throughout this match, offside. So the goal would have not counted. And Cologne, she really played well, going to step off as Odalis Hernandez will come on. Odalis Hernandez going to come on. And she'll re-enter after Cologne getting some time. So Cologne getting her first action. And she was just recently added to the roster.
Number 18, Kristen Bowe.
And Kristen Bowe, whose sister Corinne was offside, coming back in. So Lobu going to step off. Dukowski. Carranza. Right foot's that one up. Dukowski going to put on pressure. Ford. Moffitt had that stop. Dioff. Looked like that was potentially a handball. Then Moffitt put it out. As Ford to Dioff. Back to Ford to Dioff. Arame trying to get through the goal. And that one put off for two legs. Out. He's got a throw in for William Paterson before going to quickly get to it. To Vargas, top of the 18. Mayenzi to the left foot. Trying to work through a pair. Vargas. Back out to Hernandez. Hernandez to Vargas. Lopez could try to go wide. Set back to Hernandez. Now she tries a right-footed shot. Not sure what was done there. And that goes into Hickey. And they'll give her the shot. As an easy save for Hickey. As their substitution coming in for William Paterson. Up by 2, scoring in the 49th, 53rd minute. Penalty kick goal by Lorraine Moffitt, the insurance. As a foul here whistled on NJCU. So Dukowski with the free kick, pushing it up ahead. Edelman onside with a chance, gets by Espinal, empty net, puts a left foot to it and scores. So this time Marissa Edelman is onside. And she buries her team-leading 9th goal of the year in the 80th minute. And that should put it away for William Paterson. As Edelman getting her 59th career goal, 3rd in program history. And that adds some more insurance as she had 3 multi-goal games against the NJAC. And she had a hat-trick against NJCU last year. Gets her team-leading 9th goal in the NJAC Player of the Week. Putting some significant space between these two squads. So she scores on the 20th shot taken, 11th on goal.
It was 22 on the assist, 22 on the assist.
And Dukowski, so make that a 3-point day for Danielle Dukowski, who will have the game-winning goal. As long as it holds, and she gets an assist. So Dukowski get now with 2 goals, 2 assists. 6 points for her on the season. So that ties her 3rd with Kristen Bowe, who came in with 6 points. Of course, Dukowski's Uncle Mike, a WPU grad. And it's a 3-0 lead for William Paterson. And they'll have another corner upcoming. Clock will continue to run. As we have now approached the 82nd minute of this one. As the last goal by Marissa Edelman. So her team leading 9th goal, her 59th of the career. 33rd in program history. And that was a big one. Crossed in, header, score! Kristen Bowe with her 4th goal of the year. So that now puts her second team ahead of her sister Corinne, who she came in tied with 3 goals with. And that's now 4 for William Paterson. That one coming in the 82nd minute. So Kristen Bowe, her 18th career goal. Of course, red hot her first 2 seasons here. 13 goals, 37 points during those first 2 seasons. And that goal off the corner, as Kosi should get the assist, as foul on NJCU. And that should now seal it up for William Paterson. So they'll get their first NJAC win this season. Coming off a tough draw against Montclair State. As Corinne Bowe can't get to it. Her sister trying to feed her. 2 of them big stars on those Morris Knoll High School teams. As can Vargas break the shutout? Vargas has space going wide for Lopez. Can it settle down? Keeps it in, tight roping it. Lopez puts that off Kosi, who just picked up the assist recently. Kosi got all NJAC honorable mention last year. And Carranza will throw it in as we approach minute 84. So William Paterson, with 4 second-half goals, came in outscoring opponents 8-4 in the second half, so that would be 12-4 overall. And they scored in the 49th, 53rd minute. Just to recap it, within 4 minutes of each other, as Danielle Dukowski getting her 2nd goal of the year to open the scoring, and Lorraine Moffitt, after Marissa Adelman scored later, drew a penalty kick. Lorraine Moffitt making it 2-0. Edelman scoring in the 80th minute for a team-leading 9th goal. And then Kristen Bowe scoring her 4th goal. And Persad is offside.
Offsides, Pioneers.
And the referees, another offside. And William Paterson a 4-0. And the offside's been interesting today. Just you can always look in certain games. Basketball, they call it fouls. And in offsides, very interesting today. A few of them, in my eyes, at least of where we saw on replays, potentially Marissa Edelman could have had 2 goals today, headed 1, but they called her offside. And that was a great chance for Corinne Bowe to break through for goal number 5. 4 second-half goals by William Paterson. And Edelman looking for a pair. Right foot's one, just wide. So we'll now have a substitution coming in as referee calls for a stop of the clock.
The winning team subs in the last 5 minutes. Was it 3 or 6?
And Abby Kampmeyer will come in.
Coming in the 86th minute.
Farrell Lindsay Ash will come off.
Entering the game will be number 3, Abby Kampmeyer, replacing.
So William Paterson in this 24th meeting gonna defeat NJCU. Edelman looking for 2, just pushed it wide again. The NJAC Co-Offensive Player of the Year, first team All NJAC, has had many opportunities, finally broke through on one of them. 59 career goals, so Marissa 3rd in program history, getting career goal number 59 today, as Kampmeyer could not handle that. And Ford for Vargas. Vargas. And by Persad. Mayenzi pumps it wide for Jetsi. Lopez settles it on the right foot into the attacking third. Lopez working inside of Kosi, trying to set up a shot. Lopez, nice effort. Jetsi, can she fire? Kosi gets the better of that duel. Throw in for NJCU. Trying to break the shutout of Erica Hickey. She has one shutout this year. Ballooned into the scoring area. Moffitt headed that off a teammate. And Ford had some space to go for that, but Persad jumped on it first. Kristen Bowe out wide for Kampmeyer. Torres breaks that up. Ford trying to go up. Read by Moffitt. Sends it now for Persad. Settles it down for Kampmeyer. And good job defensively to break that up by DePaiva. The team captain and biology major able to put that out. Now a throw in for NJCU as Ford grabs it. Nice effort to take away by Kampmeyer. She plays it out, so Torres will throw it in. 2:33 to go. Ford missed on that passing opportunity. Comes in now for Cindy Espinal. And 87th minute, all 4 goals by William Paterson in the second half. 12 second half goals for them this year. We were scoreless after the first 45, and 2 more William Paterson subs to come in. Make that 3 in your screen. So some late playing time. 88th minute. So NJCU came in with a 7-game unbeaten streak, had won 6 straight, and they're going to fall today here at home. They were perfect 3-0 at home this year. This will be their first home loss as they return back next Saturday, part of a doubleheader against Rutgers Camden. After traveling to St. Elizabeth, then on the road to Kane. We'll be here for the men's game against Kane, as the men were in action against William Paterson today. 89th minute coming up soon, and then we will roll it down digitally as Ford to throw in. Vargas could not handle. Ford back into Vargas, and here comes the digital clock. As 59 seconds to go, we're under 1 minute to go, inching closer to the 90th minute. As Vargas going to have a free kick, 42 seconds to go. Can she break through? Vargas bends just over the cage. So 31 seconds to go. And William Paterson going to get the victory here on the road and go to 1-1 in the NJAC. And NJCU's 7-game unbeaten streak will be ended as they'll drop their first in NJAC play this year.
10,
as
9,
7,
8,
6,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will be the end of this one here from NJCU, as it will be 4-0. William Paterson in this 24th meeting getting it done with 4 second-half goals. And they move now to 1-1 in the NJAC. And the Pioneers move to 5-2-2. So big win for them, and much better here in the second half. And I'm sure very happy here with head coach Keith Woods of the second half performance, as NJCU will fall to 6-3-1. 7-game unbeaten streak is over, but they have a chance to get it back as they'll head to St. Elizabeth and then go back into conference play at Kane before coming here for the doubleheader against Rutgers Camden. I want to give a special thanks to the Athletics Communications Department here of William Paterson for getting us prepared, and several that being extensive notes on their players, and including Keith Woods. Interesting program to learn about. Special thanks to their communications department, athletic communications department, for all their help, and of course our SID Ira Thor for getting us ready and prepared. Thank you to him today here at Robert L. McNulty Memorial Soccer Field. Well, the men will be in action here Wednesday, October 2nd. We'll have the call against Kane as Joe Burgos and company trying to motor through the NJAC. They were scoreless last time we checked with William Paterson in Wayne, as the men will try to take care of business. That'll be our next broadcast. And then, of course, Saturday we'll be back here again for a doubleheader as Rutgers Camden will take on the women and the men. For my producer and director, Paul Tanaselli, I'm play-by-play man John Kelly Jr. Final stats of this one in your screen as the Pioneers use 4 second-half goals to shut out NJCU and end their 7-game unbeaten streak 4-0. Have a good afternoon.